Free energy might be all around us, but what if we're being kept in the dark? Here's a story to make you think twice about what they don't want you to know. It started with a lemon. No big deal, just a fun little experiment Tommy had seen online. He stuck a copper penny and a galvanized nail into the fruit, wired it up, and watched in awe as the tiny LED blinked on. It seemed harmless, right? A science fair trick. But Tommy couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to it. If a single lemon could generate power, what could 100 do? 1,000? Tommy wasn't some kook. He was an electrician by trade, a guy who understood the rules of circuits and currents. But as he dug deeper into the world of home experiments, he discovered forums and chat rooms filled with whispers about forbidden energy. Free energy everywhere, just waiting to be tapped into, if only corporations and governments didn't suppress the technology. The lemon battery, some said, was just the start. Curiosity turned into obsession. Tommy began scaling up his experiments. It started simple. A dozen lemons wired together could light his garage. Then he swapped the lemons for saltwater cells, following blueprints he found in obscure online threads. That's when the weird stuff began. The moment he connected his homemade grid to a larger circuit, the lights in his garage burned brighter than they should have. Devices he hadn't plugged in started humming with energy. His phone, sitting idle on the workbench, suddenly lit up at 100% charge. It wasn't normal electricity, it was something more. Tommy felt exhilarated, but also uneasy. The forums warned about attracting attention, and it wasn't long before he noticed things out of place. His Wi-Fi started cutting out. His electric bill, usually predictable, spiked for no reason. Then came the phone calls. Just static. No one on the other end. One night, as he tested his largest setup yet, the streetlights outside his house flickered and went out. Moments later, a black SUV rolled down the street, slow and deliberate. Tommy froze as two men in suits stepped out and surveyed the neighborhood. They didn't knock on his door, but the message was clear. Someone was watching. The forums went silent after that. Threads were deleted, accounts vanished, and Tommy realized he wasn't just tinkering anymore. He was playing with something bigger than himself. He dismantled his setup the next morning, burying the components in his backyard. But the experience changed him. He saw how easily energy could flow, how natural and abundant it was. The power was there, free for the taking. So why were we paying for it? Why were we chained to an outdated grid when the answers might be as simple as a lemon or a bucket of salt water? Tommy isn't alone. Across the world, others are asking the same questions, conducting quiet experiments in basements and backyards, risking scrutiny to uncover what they believe is the truth. Is free energy real? Are we being kept dependent on the system by design? What do you think? Could the future of power be hidden in plain sight, or is this just another conspiracy? Let me know your thoughts below. And if you're ready to explore the untold stories behind the science, hit that subscribe button. The truth is out there. You just have to look.